All right, guys. So, what we got here today is I'm seeing a lot of Reddit posts. I'm seeing people post on YouTube about all these bans and all this stuff. Let me just say, like, for any negative orbers out there that are wanting to cry, or anybody that's doing harassment that's wanting to cry saying, oh, I just got a random ban, let me showcase this for you, right? I can I back in the day was one where I used my wrong card. I completely discussed with Blizzard about it, and they said I was going to go negative. My account got locked. I had to switch it to my proper account, pay back the orbs. I am still able to get in game. I am not negative orbs. I haven't been negative orbs for over like 10 months. And it wasn't a much, but the whole minimum amount you charge back anything, you instantly get your account locked. This shit does happen. Now, what we're seeing all over Reddit right now is, oh, my account banned, no reason, email for suspicious activity, I had negative orbs, I paid this back, no reason. People are saying all this stuff, but what they're also not realizing is if you come into Blizzard itself, cheating, bots, hacks, any codes there, the big one that people forget about is harassment. Anything that diminishes game experience for other players, including any way, deserting or assisting disruption from any platform, blah, 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 harassment, griefing, abusive chat. All of this violates Blizzard's code of misconduct. And even in Diablo Immortal itself, under Blizzard support, that can even include naming your character, griefing, throwing, feeding, acceptable, treating others with respect, making it an enjoyable environment. All of these are considered violations. And I can show you right here, like people on Reddit, not a lot of them are showing any of their things. But it's like I spent 21 orb packs. I talked for them for months. We go all the way back here. I reset, blah, 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 talked through them, did all this, made orb purchases, and it came down to I did another ticket. I bought packs. I bought the 21 packs. I really hate my account's been locked, blah, blah, blah. And they eventually responded back and said, you're right. Because the whole reason I escalated it to another level is they told me my account had been unlocked. And I told them it hasn't been unlocked. I'm still not able to play the game. They went back and checked and said, oh, for some reason it indeed was still locked. We fixed it. Please check again now. And this person actually, when they responded, I was online. They were online. I told them I was going to check. I checked. The moment I was able to log back into the game, I resolved the ticket. Thanked them. Never had any more issues. Now, there are still negative orbers that have been playing in the game. You know who they are on your servers. You know the people that are sharing accounts. Sharing accounts is explicitly states that you're not supposed to share. And you can look up all these. I can put all these links in there for you. And you guys can search through all these TOSs, read them to your heart's content, hit control find, type something in. Have it, because there is a lot to read. And if you read through all of this, there is so much that will tell you what violates stuff. So you privately sending DMs to people and talking crap to them, you blowing up world chat, all of that is gonna be an issue. So you got to keep those things in mind. You have to be monitored with that. You have to be cautious of what it is you're doing in game. Like, I like to troll around. I like to change my name to troll names when people want to call me a piggy, oink oink, whatever, because I'm fat, don't really care. I do it, and then I change my name back. There's trolls on my server that took my original Tiny Penny name, so I had to find a new font so I could actually have Tiny Penny. I resolved all of that, and right now this is the font I have to use because somebody still on our server has. If you log out and leave game, somebody went through and made an alternate account and took my original name. So I had to resolve that. I am still able to play. For anybody that's gotten negative orbs and actually truly paid their account back, mind you, I did mine very, very long ago. Everybody says, oh, it happened almost a year ago. We haven't even hit a year yet. We're close, but the game didn't come out in April. So try again. It's not a year, but mine happened early on, 8 to 10 months ago. So right there, that should tell you, you resolve your account, you'll get it back. You act like a douche, you act like a dick, you do all this stuff in game, you can get chat banned, you can get your account suspended, you can get your account locked. So just be aware of those things. And for everybody that's wanting to go to Reddit and just spew all this stuff, if you give them the time, NetEase and Blizzard will communicate back to you. And if you do get your account locked or suspended, there will be an email sent to you explaining why. Just like when mine happened, it showed for these orb purchase packs, they were reverted, and I was like, okay, yep, that was the wrong card. It wasn't meant to be linked on file. I grabbed the wrong card out of my wallet. I caught it in time and reported it back, and then I just swapped it to the other card, and it was good to go. But I did spend 2 to 3 days out of game when it did happen. So, for all those guys that went out and bought negative orbs and are 30K in the hole worth of orbs, never paid it back, still playing the game because they can still do PvE, that if their accounts are now finally getting locked, that they can't do anything, or you got the random ones that they get super pissed off, like one of them saying they're free to play and they're fighting Funes. He's a really good player. I guarantee I've seen some of those low-level res players in BGs, and is all they do because they spend all their time dead is talk shit on all the whales in BGs. And eventually people are going to have enough and they're going to come to your name. Like, I'll just click anybody random. I'll click this little bot here, and you can literally click report player, click harassment, click cheating, click inappropriate comment, type in a description, report block, or just report. If you want to keep seeing if they're still talking shit, you can report a player, not block them so you can see it. And then I promise you, I've talked to the devs. They do say if you flag a character, you report them, they will investigate, because that account will get flagged, and they will do an investigation and look at chat history. So if you're spam reporting people and they're getting banned and they go back through the chat history, they'll unban that person. Because I know that did happen on other servers where clans were getting banned in the Immortals because shadows were mass reporting these groups, all of that stuff, and they're getting locked out of the game. Certain players that are being toxic and the server banding together to just ban that one person, it does get them flagged. And majority of the time they'll get a chat ban, but they could get their account completely suspended because Blizzard has to do a lot of shit, NetEase has to do a lot of shit, and overall you want to have gameplay, you want to have fun, so just agree to the rules that you decided to play. Listen to the guys that are putting out the information to help you guys out. And you can be a troll all you want. I'm not telling you how to play the game, but you also got to be willing to deal with the consequences if you do get chat banned or if you do get your account suspended or locked. And you have to work with, it can take up to 2 to 3 weeks trying to talk to these people in the support ticket, it depends on how fast they get to you, and if it happens over a weekend, you're fucked over the weekend. That's what happened to me. I had to wait till Monday. That Monday, my account was still locked. I talked to them. They responded immediately saying, "Oh, you were right. It was still locked. Try again." I was able to get back in. So what did I do for the weekend? Oh, I went and hung out with my family, didn't play games, and then when I decided to play games, I made another account. But there's also people that are taking advantage of going here, logging out, making multiple accounts, so you can have 4 additional accounts. You go through dailies, make your platinum, make all your XP, leveling up that character, and then you're buying gems from your mother account on your same Blizzard account. That's technically cheating. Free-to-play players do it. It's not recommended you do it. But making other Battle.net accounts, all that stuff, doing it to where you have to log out, log back in, they see that you're constantly cheating by selling yourself stuff that's still cheating. You can get your account banned. So you got to keep these things in mind. So I hope you guys get a better understanding. I'm just saying, coming from a guy that went negative orbs back in the day, right before the negative orb ban wave happened, because mine happened even before all the guys were buying the cheap orbs. I was working my way up to 3K, spending money, and I was like, oh crap, that was the wrong card. I got it resolved, got my account locked because it happened on a Thursday, Friday night. I was actually in Immortals when it happened, and it said, your account's been locked, and eventually, while standing in line for Vault, it actually kicked me out of the game. And then I had to resolve. At the time, my orb count showed positive, but over that weekend stance, I got emails that said, hey, all this was charged back, blah, 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 and I paid it over the weekend. By Monday, after talking to them all weekend and actually getting them to respond, Monday, I got back in the game. So, mind you, this happened a long time ago. So, people are now finally getting caught for their actions, and you got to pay to play. You fuck up, you got to pay the negative orbs. If you want to play, you want to be a dick to your entire chat, your server, to certain people. People like to band together, and if they mass report you and they look through your chat history and you're just spamming all this hate speech, talking all this shit, you can get banned because it literally says it. So, that being said, if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. If there's anything you want to put in your chat, if you got proof that you got banned and you want some help, you want me to message the devs to look into your account, let me know. I'll see what I can do. But if you're just wanting to rant on Reddit, vent, whatever, do what you got to do. It's just like when the $200 orb packs came out, I made a claim about that, asking, hey, are they going to compensate us for not being able to buy these $200 orb packs because I'd be owed 150,000 orbs. They told me to go make a Reddit post about it. That sounds like big whale problems. I decided, nah, I'm good. I'll just keep buying $200 orb packs from there, and I won't worry about the $100 packs, blah, blah, blah. So do what you got to do to play the game. Do what you got to do to have fun. Hang out with your buddies, hang out in Discord, hang out in my Twitch channel when I'm streaming, hang out with any of us, and have a good time. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.